Good afternoon. I want you to take out a sheet of paper, okay?
Miss, I don't have any paper.
You don't have paper? I have. On the back of this. It's nothing fancy. You're not turning it in. Just a sheet of paper. Okay? Now, I want you to think of 5 things that you have done that today, just today alone, that has anything to do with technology. Okay? Now, remember, does anybody remember what technology is? No?
Computer.
Okay, computers,
Machine.
machines,
iPhone.
iPhone, all of those things, yes, are technology. Now remember, technology is anything that makes our life easy, okay?
iPhone
Could
makes
be
my
a
life
remote
hard.
control,
A smart board.
a smart board. So, what I want you to do is write down 5 things, okay?
That makes my life easy.
Then, yes, it makes your life easier. 5 things that you've done today, okay? But I want you to write it down, okay? Okay, I think that we'll give you enough time to share, okay? So Lily, you'll be our share person, okay?
Makes it easier for her.
Okay.
I'm not with them today. I don't
Okay.
know. I'm not.
5 things.
I'm just sitting
I don't
here.
have 2.
Okay, well, can you,
Can you give me a hint?
anything that you, well, how did you wake up this morning? Did your mom wake you up?
phone.
Oh, your phone.
Ooh, and then there's 5,
Good. Continue.
2. Ooh.
Gotta know where that was going.
Nice work. Okay, for the purposes of it, you would go through this, and we would just discuss different things, and I would basically introduce this day as Thanksgiving Day for them. Like we're thanking the Industrial Revolution for the things that we enjoy today. Like someone said that they like their cell phone. That was something that, you know, we can't live without, is our cell phone. If I leave my cell phone at home, I'm lost, okay? So it will basically be that introduction to kind of give them some buy-in to the we will start with now, one of the things that I want you to notice that there is certain things that are color-coded, that are underlined, that are just highlighted so that it's, for the student it's blah, 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 blah. But the Industrial Revolution basically is a time period where major changes in agriculture, manufacturing, mining, transportation, and technology took place, okay? And they also had an effect on social, economics, and cultural conditions of the time. Now, I would ask them, this is a lot of information, but I would say, well, what does this mean to you, okay? What in this whole definition, what could you get out of this? Anybody? Yes.
There are lots of changes.
Okay, there are lots of changes, okay? So very good, there are lots of changes. So basically, we just know that, yes?
Maybe there's more jobs
Okay, why would you say that?
because I know that a lot of people work in the factories, so if they're working in
Very
factories.
good, you know, noticing and finding that out, because we're definitely going to talk about that. So you're going to see more
Miss
of
Carla is
that.
my favorite teacher.
Oh, why, thank you. But we'll have our own definition of this, okay? So the students will make up their own definition.
What's socioeconomic?
Well, anybody want to take a stab of social
I
economic?
can't even say that word. Like sociopath?
I thought
No.
that was crazy. Like socio.
Anybody?
Economic has to do with money.
Okay.
Socio studies?
Well, okay, if we look at social studies. it is about what? People, right? So we're talking about people and money, so we're bringing those two words together. So it's the money and people, okay? On the different classes, okay? We would talk about the key terms. I would definitely introduce key terms to them so that I'm not talking over their head. They'll watch a video also about it, that will have a lot of those words. We're going to use a graphic organizer. So in your graphic organizer, you're going to write in the middle, you're going to put Industrial Revolution. And I would probably give this out prior to right now, because you would write your definition, your own definition of Industrial Revolution here, okay?
Can I pass them out?
Sure, thank you. So I want you to write the words on your graphic organizer. You're gonna put cause, factory housing conditions, negative effects, technology, positive effects, and the jungle, all in these boxes, okay? One in each box.
Pause.
Causes, technology, all of those go in one slide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, cause.
She didn't tell us what it is, so.
I showed you
She said
in the box.
Industrial Revolution.
Industrial Revolution
In the middle, okay?
Carla.
Yes.
So wait, I have that.
Okay, and then you're gonna put which word, you're gonna start here, causes, here at the top,
No, she said, she did say Industrial Revolution.
technology.
And
Okay, and then
around it?
Yes.
Oh wait, what goes to the top?
Nothing goes on the
You
top.
can leave that for right now, okay?
I said, yeah.
I'm Deborah.
Huh? Now
that we're done with that, there is a video that we're going to watch, okay? Now I know that I'll be.
Oh, crap.
There's a video that we're going to watch. Now, as you're watching the video, I want you to take some notes, okay? And you don't have to have everything filled out because we'll fill it out together. But I want you to take some notes on what you watched, okay? So as you're watching the video, you might put some information down that you saw in technology, okay? And so on, okay?
We're putting the notes in the boxes?
Yes. Well, you might just put some words down. You may not put a whole bunch of notes, but because we're going to take care of that, okay?
Okay.
All right.
This is the best class. So that's a monopoly.
Alright, now look, it's the 18th century, and things just haven't changed much. But listen to this real quick. With so many problems in the world today, it's kinda hard F-A-R-M-B, okay? No time to play sports or sit back. No time to watch shows or spit raps. With farm technology improved, farmland gave us more food. Cool. What should we do with this extra food? Let's make babies and eat it to them with the spoon. So the population boom, doubling in Europe and then doubling again soon. With more kids, we need more clothes. We can't stitch those by hand, oh no. I'm in the mill with machines that sew. Textile industry is looming, yo. James Watt had a dream, these machines would work better on steam. So we've seen more steam, more coal, more slums, more smoke, less time, less space. Life is less slow, more middle class, more time for living. More links, and I don't mean to confident camping. Oh, I'm sending out an SOS, I can't help myself. I got a brand new Morse code. Telegraphs text. So wave bye-bye to the Pony Express.
We chase the industrial dream, power moves from our times to machines, combustion, electricity and steam, a new socio-economic regime. We chase the industrial dream, power moves from our times to machines, combustion, electricity and steam, a new socio-economic regime.
Oh hey, come and work in my factory. You could be any age. Yeah, exactly. You could be a girl too, that's okay. As long as you don't mind all work and no breaks. Pays cheap, you'll be packing meat, sitting in your seat. You'll get beat if you ever fall asleep. You're in pain, of course, you're in labor. Pack your own lunch, we're not catered. Spin up, and I hope you rock guys. Mess around, and you can get a finger chopped off. This is how the other half lives in the crib-sized crib full of dirty little kids. Ear slows and tenements, it's evident. Nothing sweet for the poor, no intimates. The city's big now, and it's goofy. You're a victim of the system, feel me? This free enterprise got my money on the rise, got my pockets full of green faces. Face it, I like to buy Adam Smith and drink. Capitalism sweet, I don't know what y'all think. Communism, ooh, I don't think so. I wanna be a fat cat sitting in a mid-coat. You want us all pay the same Karl Marx? Pay the lead actors the same as the small parts? Forget that, I'm riding these trains. If you're poor on the tracks, better get out my way. For real, son, move, run, you're on blast. It's the Industrial Revolution.
We chase the industrial dream, power moves from our times to machines, combustion, electricity and steam, a new socio-economic regime. We chase the industrial dream, power moves from our times to machines, combustion, electricity and steam, a new socio-economic regime.
Okay, so did we enjoy the video?
Yeah.
Okay, so as you, okay, so what I would do is probably gauge where how much the students have written, and if if they haven't written anything, then that would be fine also, but I would also have conversation. Another thing is, I do have it written out. I have the words written out. So what I would probably do is hand them out to the students, and if they're having difficulties with finding answers, that's fine, because the information is on text. So I do have some highlighters that they would highlight certain information that would get them to understand where they should put information in the graphic organizer. But if they don't have anything, that's fine, because we're going to take care of the graphic organizer in class. So that's why this would take some time. So I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but we would talk about, you know, what life looked like before the Industrial Revolution. And I mean, we would spend some time just on the pictures alone, like how things have been, you know, how things look, just the difference from between now and then. Then the causes. And so we would go through this and put it in the graphic organizer. Just real quick, it changed the thing, but we would talk about how textile was the first. And that would also get the girls to buy in a lot, because that's, you know, clothes, and they were, oh my God, you know, you were the first. We were thought about because of clothes. Then we would talk about technological advances, and that's what will go into technology. Then we would talk about the factory, the conditions. I'm just going to go through so that we can get to the activity. We would discuss the housing and the jungle. This would take a lot of our time, because it would be most, technology definitely, the period in itself lends itself to the students wanting to know, oh my God, you know, technology and new things. But this is important, because I don't think our students understand that this is one of the reasons why, you know, like, you don't just go into, I know myself, you can invite me to, you know, a restaurant, but the restaurant must have an A rating, you know? And this has some credit to, you know, to that, of just even eating certain places that have high standards. So all of this would be filled out in your graphic organizer. The positive effects, I don't know, it's the change, but the positive effects of the Industrial Revolution, the negative effects worldwide, and now, I don't know, but we'll get into our activity. So I would, this is just here, just so the students have something written down, but I'll have it and I chunk the information for them. So I like to give choices in an activity. So what I'll do is I'll just read off the choices, and I'll put them in order of 1 to 3, and you tell me which choice you want, okay? So the first one is a newspaper article. Pretend that you are an investigative reporter. Your assignment is to provide your readers with the facts about the pros and cons of the transition from farm life to factory life. Please make sure that you include your opinion as well as whether this revolution was beneficial or harmful to society overall. The next one, you're going to create an advertisement for one of the inventions you might have that might have appeared in a print publication of the day. Remember, there is no television or internet at the time.
What?
Remember, that's right. Using facts, you must sell your product to the customer. So everything would be in here, and then the next one would be a diary. Imagine you are living during the time of the early years of the Industrial Revolution. Choose one of the following: a factory worker, a child laborer, or a working class mother. Write a series of diaries in your role, in the role of your assumed character. Be sure to record the events of the day and include specific details about your life. You should include not only activities and observations, but your feelings and emotions, okay? So I guess if you want to just come up and tell me which one you want to do, then I'll hand you your papers. But I want the groups, so we can just do the same thing, 1s, 2s, and 3s, okay? So we're going to start over here. So you can come up 2 at a time. So while you're sitting there, think about which one you want. You want to draw? Okay. It's the advertisement. Now here are some things that go with it. You want that one? And
What one is this? 2?
that's 2. Mm-hmm. Next, 2 more people. She needs one. We need. That's for your appetizer. Next 2.
I guess, are we a group?
Draw.
On some burned paper.
Well, it's my property.
I'll take whatever.
You want to do that? That would be a newspaper article or a advertisement. Which one?
I don't know.
Or advertisement.
What are you diarying? Or are you a drawing? Oh, I'm drawing.
Now I'll give you further instructions. Okay. Next. Okay. Not a problem.
Seems like I already got stuff.
So
Yeah.
you're
For class. We'll take for class. I actually had a kid come in and do his homework like that. Exactly like that.
George, got it.
Okay.
You're welcome to come up and choose a paper. Okay?
Literally, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm sorry to hear that, but you know what? We have an activity to help you get through.
Five snap bottles, right, in volume.
You can use your new cell phone, your new technology to get
It's
started.
getting worse and worse and worse.
Well, that's not nice.
Oh my God, I'm not kidding. Whoever this is, I'm sorry. I know I get in trouble. I can't ignore.
This is all for me?
Well, is that the same way you're gonna do it?
Yeah.
So, does anybody have any questions? There are, students that want to do advertisements. I have crayons here, if you would like to. Do you have any questions? Oh, you didn't get a paper.
You're 12.
Okay, I'll give you a don't. You don't even have to come over here.
Do you want us to write on these?
Here you go. Okay.
So we're making an advertisement.
Well, this, okay, so,
Technology.
yes. Now, if anybody needs any questions answered, okay? So you wanted to create, I gave you
Like a simple machine.
information. So you can use,
So let's see.
okay, so here are some inventions, and here are some inventions, okay? And I need you to be able to sell it, okay? Like if this was in a newspaper article, okay? Is everything okay?
Building an iWatch. A what? An iWatch. I got this great idea. For an iPhone. People will love it.
But see, do you want another paper? Okay.
I get distracted when I'm in this group.
She's drawing mine.
Why aren't you drawing yours?
She's got it.
Well, I think that you, I think that you are capable of doing that.
I want to.
So what are you having difficulty?
She wanna kill people,
Oh
she
no,
said.
and I want to shoot dogs off my property.
Oh.
I think you need to know.
Good job.
Why would you say that? Why would you say that?
You're supposed to use protocol. My mother's a school teacher, she told me about it.
But see, that would be on, that's on the list, okay?
Killing people is honest.
Well, I have to see some,
What are they
I have to see some
doing?
other pictures. Then we will be leaving out here in the stage. Yes.
Well, there's that, but also,
Okay, we're not going to play music right now, okay, if you're not working, okay? So you have to work, and then I'll put something off for everybody.
I just started drawing, actually.
She wants another baby.
Okay, so what this group would do is, you can actually,
Advertising with
if you want, and that's fine.
53,000 cold.
But they're different pictures. So I want you to, you're gonna write a journal, right? Wow. That's not nice.
Steam engine.
Okay, so if you were to pick this picture, what type of feeling, if you were this person, how would you feel? Well, it would resemble that, but I don't think that's what it is. You would feel cramped. Maybe you would be happy. Dirty. Okay, so you would be, you wouldn't feel happy or anything. This picture.
Maybe the people down here on this bed look happy.
Well, we don't know what they're doing, but I would say that I would stick with their sad, okay?
Look at your moms.
That's not nice, that's not nice. Okay?
They just have to do the fireplace below with the back of the hall.
That's not appropriate either, because you don't like to.
Put a rocking chair over here.
Yeah, definitely. Old guy on his front porch.
Set my
So you can choose any
His
photo.
daughter's out with
These
the
are
local
children, workers.
Buy a Remington.
These are workers. So you can just choose any one of them and act as if you are that person, okay? And I'm gonna put this up there, when you're done, you can have them back.
No, those are mine. Don't let her have them.
Okay, well, she won't have them either.
Okay, thank you. You'll keep them safe for me.
Yes, I will.
What am I looking at?
Yes.
okay,
It's a woman
I
bending
know what
over,
I
taking her
want to
pants down.
say.
Okay.
But I don't know how to start, and I don't know where to write it. I don't know what.
Are you guys okay over here?
It's a light bulb.
I have to.
Oh, this is from Big Plans. This must be how it happened.
And I don't know what.
So let's choose one
I
photo.
thought this was just by being married.
There's Thomas Edison.
Named.
This one. This one, okay.
Okay.
Or the bed, I don't know.
Okay,
Maybe
so
we
let's
should-
just choose the kids first, okay? Because we have to do.
Okay.
Okay. So let's see what you have to do. You have to pretend, so you chose that one? Okay, so I need you to pretend as if you are a reporter,
Sex out,
okay?
Right, I got that,
Excuse
but I don't
me,
know
but that's not appropriate for class, okay?
Trying to be a pimp.
That's okay.
But I don't know where, like, I know what I want to say. I know that that's sad and that's horrible.
Okay, but let's stick to the task. And the task is pretend that you are an investigative reporter. Now, you know, it's like you watch the news, that person that's the reporter.
Right.
Okay, that might be exciting.
How do you
Okay,
do
your
that?
assignment is to provide your readers
Definitely like that.
with the facts about the pros and cons. So if you turn back to your notes, we discuss the effects, the negative effects, and the positive effects of the industrial revolution. Okay?
So I have this in my notes.
Yes.
Okay.
After this, you get this in your notes, and then you will be able to write.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Any more questions?
That's a real good thing to do.
So in general, let's teach
To the bar after long night.
For,
Just in general, like.
yeah, okay. You can discuss that to me.
But I
Yeah.
still want the benefit.
Morphine. Cures
Okay. Now, this activity would take some time because I would allow everyone to finish their projects. And there are some that are more creative than others, and it would take some reading, some reading and writing that might take some time. However, every group will be finished, okay? And I hate to do things twice, so this is a good activity to put on a bulletin board because it's already, it has, you know, the effects of just it being warned, and you know, so if someone were to walk into my classroom, they would see that on a bulletin board.
Issues.
Okay, excuse me. We don't want anyone to have any issues. I'll take care of that. I'll take care of
With
that.
the blood.
I'll take care
Snitches and their bitches.
Okay, you can move your seat, okay? You going to the school. Okay, but I would post that stuff on the board. Now, I do have a lot of pictures, so we would also start to dissect the pictures and talk about them a lot more, because some of the pictures are pictures that they will see again because they're on the regions, okay? So talking about pictures and the reason why, whether they're in black and white, especially for this, is it also shows how sad it was, you know? And I don't care, you would have some type of emotion towards something, whether it is, you know, the children, there's the group that has, they're writing a letter, you'll see children that are missing limbs, things like that. That, you know, just to say that you worked and you'll see 2-year-olds, you know, working. So just to think about, I mean, we've all, you know, we've had a summer job or something, but it's never been anything like this. So I think that this activity and just the graphics of it would have some buy-in for the students. Now, yes, you would have, you know, the laughing and that's fine, you know, but just making sure that they would be on task. So this would be a 2-day lesson or something, and we would have like a gallery of the things, and they would even discuss. The reason why I put them in their groups is so that they can discuss even just what it should look like, what the letter should be, so that they are not looking towards the teacher, but they're helping each other. And a lot of it is visual. So you don't really need to be the great writer if you are doing something. So, that's it.